Even though the 2007 World Police and Fire Games are only just underway, work's already beginning on a very special game celebration in 2011. That year will mark the 10th anniversary of the devastating September 11 attacks on the World Trade Center. And as Catherine Grau reports, it's no coincidence that New York City will be hosting the Games. From Times Square to Wall Street, the Empire State Building and Ground Zero, this is how many of us know New York City. And in 4 years' time, up to 20,000 of the world's law enforcers and firefighters will have the chance to share in the excitement that the city that never sleeps has to offer. Sporting events will be held across the city of 8 million people, which includes 50,000 police officers and firefighters. Competitors will have the opportunity to play tennis, cycle and run in Central Park or shoot at the NYPD Training Academy. And the Empire State Building, with nearly 2,000 steps, will host the game's famous stair race.
We haven't decided whether we're going to the top yet, but we're definitely going above the 35 stories, that's for sure. And it's great, it's significant. You know, the Empire State Building, we promise you that King Kong will not be climbing the Empire State Building at the same time we have the stair race. But yes, that's the venue for the stair race.
King Kong may not make an appearance, but just about everything else associated with New York City will. The city's famous for its exciting nightlife, and the Games in 2011 will be no exception.
It's all going to be there. The answer is it's all going to be there. We're going to have midweek socials down at Ground Zero.
But it won't just be about the sports and entertainment.
The main theme we have is to remember those who we lost. In particular, well, first of all, remember those who we lost in the fire service and police service throughout the world. They're very dangerous professions, as we all know, and we have to always remember that. And of course, in New York City, September 11th. We were all there. We were all down Ground Zero for many, many, many months.
It's also about thanking the world.
The second theme is very significant because people from all over the world came, sent notes, sent presents, sent money. They cried with us, and they were there for us. You know, we were down Ground Zero. We were digging. There were people down there helping us dig.
Fellow firefighters and police from around the world not only provided physical backup, but emotional support as well.
There were at one time 6 to 8 funerals in one day. We couldn't all be at the funerals. There were firefighters and police officers from all over the world that came and went to some of those funerals for us.
Family and friends of New York's firefighters and police will also appreciate hosting the Games. For them, 9/11 was also a day which required much courage.
It was challenging because you didn't know where your husband was, and with cell phone towers being collapsed in the towers, we didn't have access to cell phones. I didn't find out until after 5 o'clock that Dave was okay.
The events of 9/11 and the long-term impact suffered by all New Yorkers hasn't dented their famous fighting spirits.
We never stopped living, though. We're still New York, and days don't stop, even if somebody tries to make them change.
And out of the devastating tragedy, a positive change.
What we did, I've always been proud to be a police officer in New York City. It's nice. The general population of New York City, I think, appreciates us more, and around the world, people appreciate a little bit more and understand a little bit more of what we do every day, us and firefighters.
Catherine Grau, Games TV.